Hello everyone, I'm Deborah Flemming Bradley and welcome to my space where I inspire women to aim higher in their lives. Today in Wealthy Women's Deposits, we're going to talk about overcoming the obvious. It is a beautiful thing when you can stand fully on self-awareness and authenticity. Both are the most peaceful things that you can monitor and show up in all of your glory. You already know this, but I'm going to say it out loud and proud. You are wonderfully made, and life is too short to keep on figuring out ourselves. I just want you to just be you. The unconditioned you wants you back, and it starts with your own self-awareness and showing up authentically in every room where you take up space. As always, we're going to talk about the definition of self-awareness. Self-awareness is the ability to focus on yourself and how your actions, your thoughts, or your emotions do or don't align with your internal standards. If you're highly self-aware, you can objectively evaluate yourself, manage your own emotions, and align your own behavior with your values and understand correctly how others perceive you. When you are fully aware of who you are and who you belong to, there is no room for an unauthentic environment. So why are we trying to hang there? In other words, we don't do fake well. It's obvious when you're in a meeting or you're around your loved ones, your families, more than likely you don't, if any, spend any time on things that you can't control because you can only control you. Controlling me used to be a challenge back in the day when I was younger. I had a lack of self-awareness and it used to be a challenge because I was always suppressing my feelings. And when a trigger would come about, I didn't have the discipline to be still in the moment and let God work it out for me. I was always trying to control things that couldn't be controlled. Why? It's such a waste of time. It's a waste of energy. And like I said, we do not have time to be in those spaces. So when we lack self-awareness, we're not aware of ourselves and how we react to other people's actions and non-actions, their feelings and emotions. And everyone is going through something, right? Something may be better than others, but we still are only thinking that is only happening to us, that we're always on the island by ourselves, and that we always have to prove and defend and protect because we don't know why something or someone is making us feel uncomfortable on the inside. This is where the battle of you versus you begins. And you want to isolate as much as possible because you cannot sit in your own truth. It is obvious that you do desire connection and you want to be with someone or in a community of people that get you. But guess what? Those people are not coming to you. You will have to seek them out. Ask yourself the following questions and assess where you stand on being self-aware and if you stand for correction on becoming emotionally involved with yourself and then to others. First question, number one, do you act differently when you're in social gatherings? Meaning, and I want you to be very, very honest here, that you're laughing loud, you're over talking, and you're doing things that you would never do if you didn't have an audience. Question number two, do you ride the fence with everyone you know? Because if you choose the side that aligns with your values and your beliefs, that you would lose your friends. So you choose the popular decision and you've gone against all your values and standards just so you could people please. Question number three, you observe others' behaviors and then you start to conform or take on those personalities just so you can fit in the crowd. And now you can't even be yourself because being yourself is unpopular. If you answered yes to any of these questions, this is the best time and one of the most important times for you to monitor your self-awareness. And this is where you become more confident in who you are and what you stand on. And you never ever, have to worry about the judgment of others because you know who you are, who you belong to, and why you stand on everything that you put into your life to get to where you are now. When you are fully self-aware, you value yourself. And no matter the circumstance, you don't waver on the decisions that you make. And you do take the consequences that come with the choices that you make, right? So now let's overcome the obvious. Mastering ourselves is a long-term commitment. No doubt about that. We want to treat people the way that you want to be treated, and always be transparent and authentic, no matter the challenge. Additionally, ensure that your GPS, your God positioning system, is aligned with who you are and how you can be unrecognizable force in your life and in the lives of others. This is a new season for you. I invite you to be uncomfortable, but that's where the real transformation begins. Thank you for hanging out with me today. I am Deborah Flemming Bradley, your certified transformational trainer, and this is the Wealthy Woman Deposits. And don't forget to follow me on all social media at Deborah Flemming Bradley, and or join us at the Wealthy Woman Deposits. Thank you so much and have a beautiful, blessed day.